ultimate Monday night matchup.
If they call a Super Bowl, you can't stop them boys.
The Saints versus the Patriots.
This is a long time coming right here tonight.
The Dome sold out. The nation tuned in, only to see one team come out on top. Coming up on the Sean Payton Show, the Saints are 11-0 after beating New England.
There's no better place you want to be right now.
We'll recap how the black and gold got this far. Plus, now the focus shifts to the Washington Redskins. Coach gives us his plan. As the team travels to FedEx Field, we're giving you an all-access pass to go with them. The equipment crew, that is. From the cleats to the jerseys and, yes, the gum. See what it takes to move all this.
It takes months and hours of planning.
And Tracy Porter joins Billy Miller inside the locker room. In this latest exclusive, hear what got Porter into the game.
Listen to the story.
The Sean Payton Show starts right now.
Let's go!
The Sean Payton Show, presented by Circle K. What else do you need?
Hello, everyone. We're setting our sights on the Redskins on the road.
Coach, you're in for another round of back-to-back away games. And coming out of this Monday night game, you've already got a short week ahead of you. And then with the upcoming game being away, what kind of challenges does that present as you prepare for Washington?
I think the challenges of a Monday night schedule or Thursday games, or we even have a Cowboy game coming up on a Saturday, really force us to adjust a little bit. We've tried to do that this week and push practices back and be somewhat flexible, especially this late in the year with our players. You know, all of them have some type of nicks or bruise that we've got to get cleaned up or healthy. So that'll be the challenge, and that's part of playing on the road.
And of course, this comes after a huge primetime win against the Patriots. Coach, 11-0. It was an incredible game, to say the least. You guys dominated the consistently good Patriots. The crowd noise in the Dome reached astronomical levels, and even the fans who watched from home, they set a few records themselves. They made this one of the most watched cable TV shows in history.
Our fans were unbelievable. And it's hard to ever describe unless you're actually there. And to know it's on prime time, our team has played very well on those spots, especially on night games. So it was exciting, and obviously exciting when you play well like that. And we really appreciate the fan support. It was wonderful.
All right, well, before we switch gears to the Washington Redskins, we're taking you back inside the Dome for a look at all of the Monday night action.
When the NFL schedule came out last April, this was the game that Saints fans began looking forward to, and now it's here.
This is a long time coming right here tonight.
But in their wildest dreams, Saints fans could never have imagined that the home team would arrive at this game in this posture.
We're the best because of our record, 10-0. Come on, Drew Brees. Woo!
The Saints have never beaten Tom Brady. The Patriots have never beaten Drew Brees.
Tonight, we're going to make history.
Not only would they be anticipating this game more than any other in Week 12 of the NFL season, but so would the rest of the nation.
Who that, baby?
Gostowski approaches the football, and we are underway. Roby's going to have a chance to return this one from the 7. Straight ahead 10, 15 to the 20. Cross the 25, wrestle down as he crosses the 35-yard line. Brady steps up, throws, and it's intercepted. Mike McKenzie has it. Back in uniform, wearing number 34. He'll run to the near sideline and be taken down at the 40-yard line. Here's Brees setting up a little screen to the near sideline to Thomas. Thomas stays on his feet, down to the 5, down to the goal line, and he plunges in for the touchdown. An 18-yard reception. Brees from the shotgun, going to throw down the seam. Wide open, Jeffrey Henderson. Nobody's within 20 yards of him. He could do the backstroke into the end zone from there, and he'll take it in for a 75-yard touchdown strike. Brees looking long, throwing for Meacham at the goal line. He's got it for the touchdown. A 38-yard strike to Robert Meacham, who has done it again. Brees to throw, goes over the middle, touchdown. Darnell Dinkins with his first reception as a Saint. Brees pumps. Now looks over the middle. He's got a receiver right at the goal line. That's Colston. He's in for the score. Here's Brady in trouble. Steps up in the pocket and throws long downfield. Yes. And that's Darren Sharper who has it. Back to the 40, 45 midfield. Running to the near sideline. Turns the corner. And down at the 26-yard line. That's the end of our game tonight with the final score of the Saints 38 and the New England Patriots 17. Well, this will be by far the Patriots' worst loss of the season.
11-0, and it's not going to stop.
No, they're a great team, and we came out on top, so it's big.
There's no better place you want to be right now.
I feel very blessed just to have an opportunity to be joining this team again.
There are two 11-0 football teams left in the NFL, and your New Orleans Saints are one of them.
We're going to take a look back at two key moments in our win Monday night against the Patriots. The first was Mike McKenzie's interception. Randy Moss run what we call a dodge or trail route. The inside receiver is going to try to eliminate any underneath coverage on a shallow cross, and then Randy Moss will run a trail. Mike McKenzie's in charge of covering him. Now, as I stop it here, you'll notice we have a three-man rush, so we're really devoting 8 guys to coverage and just 3. The one thing we're able to do is move Tom Brady a little bit to his left, and as he scrambles, he makes the throw here, and McKenzie's able to undercut it for the interception. As he scrambles, Mike flows with the direction of the quarterback and undercuts this play. One key part to this, again, a key element is a 3-man pass rush. Normally, you'll see us rush with 4. In this case, we rush with both ends and then the inside nose tackle. We're able to get Tom Brady off his spot where he has to move a little bit to his left. That was part of the plan. The second part of the plan here was Mike McKenzie doing a great job on a primary target for Tom Brady. Once he makes the play, we go on the offensive, and we're looking to return these for touchdowns. But this gives us, number 1, the ball back, and number 2, the ball back with great field position. The quarter soon ends, and the next play is going to be the second, which we think, second key part to this game. We're driving now after that turnover, and this is a little misdirection screen play that a lot of times we run with Reggie Bush. In this case, it's Pierre Thomas. We're going to put Robert Meacham in short motion, and then he's actually going to travel through the backfield to get anybody from the defense to really look or flow this direction. In the meantime, Pierre Thomas is going to take one counter step to the left and then work to the right in what we call a tighten or a swing screen. John Stinchcomb is going to block the defensive end to our right. And Jari Evans and Jonathan Goodwin are going to lead interference here for this screen. Let's take a peek. Again, the motion by Robert Meacham into the backfield. Drew's eyes go left and then go right. And right at this point now, we're able to get the blockers downfield. Jari Evans does a great job. You'll see Carl Nick show up and Jonathan Goodwin as well. We do a good job at quarterback. The location's good. And at this point, Pierre Thomas does a great job of finding the end zone and now giving us the lead instead of New England. McKenzie's interception and Pierre Thomas's touchdown were 2 key elements to us winning this game Monday night.
Drew Brees definitely put on a show against the Patriots. Time now for a little lanyap. Brees threw for a season-high 371 yards and 5 touchdowns. He also scored a perfect passer rating of 158.3. It's the first time in his career he's accomplished this feat. The black and gold are now off to FedEx Field, and that means massive amounts of equipment is going with them. Whether it's cleats, jerseys, or gum, yes, lots of gum. This crew makes sure the players have it all.
My name's Corey Godey. I'm an assistant equipment manager with the New Orleans Saints. It takes months and hours of planning. It starts way back in the off-season and it continues throughout the season. On a typical road or away game, we have 7 guys that we take with us. Each guy is assigned to a particular task. Some guys are outside, some guys are inside. We have a portable equipment room that we try to set up there. And we have 2 trucks full of equipment. Sometimes we have hurdles that we run into, whether it's space, whether it's an opportunity to set up the night before. And we have a list of everything that was taken out of the trunk. We'll start at the top and work our way on down. We probably have 30 35,000 to 40,000 pounds of equipment that we ship. 35 trunks, and we have 35 hampers. And these things are full to the top with everything you can possibly want as a player or coach on game day. We are talking everything from cleats to different style of cleats. We are talking about ball caps that players wear on the sidelines. We're talking about shorts. We're talking about backup pants. We're talking about backup jerseys for every single player. We bring extra socks. We bring extra Under Armours. We bring tight fits, long sleeves, short sleeves, sleeveless. If you name it, we got it. The gum. It's the famous gum. There are approximately 5,000 pieces of gum located in this gum box. And this gum box is just a good luck thing, and we always put it out, no matter whether it's home or away, and the players seem to love it. Once we get there, we get everything set up in the lockers. And then we go back and we make sure a player has every single need that he would use during the game. We want to set it up to where they don't even have to come ask us for anything. And it's what we do for probably 80% of our players. We pre-tape their jerseys. We'll take a piece of tape or some Velcro. We'll stick it on the shoulder pads. We'll take the jersey and we'll put it on over it. So when the player walks in, his jersey is already taped on his pads. It's making sure that these guys who are out there who are running fast, who are hitting hard, have the right helmet on. That way they don't have a concussion. It's making sure that the shoulder pads are covering the proper parts of the body. If everything goes right during the week and we do what we're supposed to do, game day could be smooth. There absolutely is no down day. I mean, we're either catching up on what we've taken out the trunk the week before, or we're preparing for what we think may happen coming up the next week. Sunday to Monday, the entire week is never a down day. It's always preparing, always keeping up. It's maintenance, it's you name it, we're trying to do it.
Don't go anywhere. We still have a lot more ahead on the Sean Payton Show. Coming up, Billy Miller is inside the locker room with Tracy Porter. Find out who's his true inspiration in this exclusive one-on-one. Plus, a little later, we'll take a look at the Black and Gold's journey to 11-0.
The Sean Payton Show is brought to you by the Louisiana Lockdown.
Hi, it's Coach Sean Payton of the New Orleans Saints. How would you like to ride with me in the Orpheus Parade? You can if you join the crew of Payton. Join me, Reggie Bush, Bobby Hebert, and a host of other celebrities for a thrill of a lifetime. We'll ride together in the Orpheus Parade, dance the night away at the Orpheus Ball, and you'll join the crew of Payton for our pregame party February 12th at the Mardi Gras World. With only 40 positions available on this float, call the number on your screen, 214-529-6681. Let's play it forward.
Hey Coach, this is Mike Biamonte from Ponchatoula, Louisiana. I want to know with the holidays here, what are you doing to help keep your team focused?
Mike, thanks for the question. I wish I had an easy answer for you, but one of the tough things about our schedule in the NFL every year is the holiday season. Thanksgiving, Christmas, even New Year's. It's not very holiday friendly. We get in a routine, we're playing these games, and rarely do the players and coaches have a whole lot of time to spend with their families. Maybe a day. This past week, for instance, on Thanksgiving, because it was a Monday night game, the schedule allowed them a little bit more time at home. But for Christmas and for the New Year's, it's really football, football, football. And hopefully in the off season, the players and the families can make up that time. If you have a question for me, send it to info@theshawnpaytonshow.com.
He grew up cheering on the Saints, and now he is one. We're talking about Louisiana native Tracy Porter. Billy Miller recently caught up with the cornerback in this latest and always exclusive Inside the Locker Room.
Welcome back. It's me, Billy Miller, Inside the Locker Room. This week I'm joined by Tracy Porter. Tracy, thanks for joining me, man.
Thanks
I appreciate
for
it.
having me, man.
Where are you from in Louisiana?
I'm actually from Port Allen, you know, a little small town, about 45 minutes west of here. Pretty much everyone knew everyone.
Were you a Saints fan?
I was a Saints fan, you know, when I was a young kid, and people were in the stands with the bags over their head. I was there, you know, with the Bobby Hebert. So now I have the chance to play for them. I mean, it's like a dream come true.
You only played football for 2 years in high school. Why didn't you play football?
My first love was basketball. And, you know, that's something I was doing my whole life. But, you know, football just wasn't, you know, a sport that I really liked to play.
At what point did you realize you might have an opportunity to get a scholarship, and then possibly did you ever think about the NFL when you're in high school?
This is a story. I'm going in to lift weights for basketball over the summer. So they're going to 7-on-7, you know, during the summer to play a little football game. So the coach catches me. He's like, "Hey, Tracy, you know, why don't you come out to the 7-on-7? It can be, you know, be real fun. You know, there's no contact involved, so you don't have to worry about being hurt. You know, just going off my athleticism, I have a big game out there receiver, you know, over 100 yards. I mean, you know, just big game. Yeah. I get out there playing corner as well, so I'm like, you know, I can't really cover these guys. And one of my teammates, he just looks over, he's like, just cover the guy like you're covering the guy in basketball. And from there, it just clicked. Had a lot of fun, you know, locked a couple of guys down, so I decided to go out and play, and here I am today, man.
What do you do in your off time?
I have a 73 Caprice, you know, that I'm in the midst of getting fixed up. I just had the motor put in. But other than that, man, I'm just, you know, trying to travel as much as I can, spend time with my family.
Who's been the most influential person in your life?
I mean, I have to say my mom. Because, you know, growing up, raising 3 kids, just seeing how she pushed through the hard times and made sure we were happy, we were fed and clothed. I mean, I just, you know, look at her and put her on the highest pedestal that I could. To my luck, you know, I landed in the NFL, and now I'm able to take care of her like she's taking care of me.
Now, you had your first career touchdown in the NFL on a pick. Man, it was a nice one.
Play action. Henny is hit, throws it near sideline, intercepted. Coming back the other way, it's going to be Tracy Porter. Down to the 10, down to the 5. Tracy Porter will score.
We had a blitz dialed up, and, you know, I just made a good read on the quarterback. He tried to throw the ball away. Made a quick reaction, grabbed it out of the air, ran it back. Didn't think I was going to score for a second, but once I cut back and I saw the end zone, you know, my eyes just got bigger and bigger. And to score that first NFL touchdown.
It always seemed like we was missing that one thing, that defense that comes over big turnovers. Do you guys now look at it on defense as if sometimes you guys almost carried offense?
We definitely look at it like that. I mean, Greg coming in, we did a great job on our side of the ball. All of the players buying into what he was showing us. By us doing that, it just really paid off for us.
Tracy, thanks for joining me, man.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it, man. It was great. Join us next week. We'll have a new guest. You can check us out on the website, theSeanPaytonShow.com. And we've got something fun and exciting for you every week. Thanks a lot.
Still to come on the Sean Payton Show, Coach gives us his plan for the Washington Redskins. Stay right there, Saints fans. We'll be back in a flash.
Hi, it's Coach Sean Payton of the New Orleans Saints. How would you like to ride with me in the...
Coach Payton, it's Marshall Faulk. I'm here at the Monday night game, and I know it's a little bit too early, but you're going to FedEx Field to take on the Washington Redskins. Their pass defense is pretty good. They should have Albert Hainsworth back. I want to know how you plan to attack Greg Blosh and that stout defense that they have.
Marshall Faulk, thanks for a question. It's a very good question. This team we're playing this weekend, the Washington Redskins, despite their 3-8 record, are playing very well on defense, and it starts in the front. You're going to see in this snap against Detroit, Washington do a great job with their inside linemen. Both defensive tackles and defensive ends are able to push the pocket and really create a sack. Albert Hainsworth is going to line up as a defensive tackle here. With his strength and the defensive end, Andre Carter does a great job of really working this tackle end stunt, as we would call it. They're going to take this defensive tackle, Hainsworth, who's very physical and a good player, and he is going to work this portion of the stunt. Andre Carter is going to come underneath and force us on the offensive line to switch this off. So this is something that really presents a problem for the quarterback, especially right in the pocket. He works right and then takes his defensive lineman back into the pocket of the quarterback, and that is a tough challenge. He's someone that's big and very athletic. The next clip you're going to see comes from the defensive backs. You'll see the Washington Redskins here playing with a conventional 4 deep in the secondary, and their nickel defensive back Tryon here over the slot. So they're in a nickel package. It's a 3rd down situation, and Tampa Bay is throwing the football. Again, you're going to see a coverage rotation take place late. The Washington Redskins will bring this safety down. They'll drop this safety to the middle 3rd, and they'll play man-to-man outside here. This is going to test our protections in this game. and we're going to have to be very efficient and smart in when we throw the football. Here the pressure comes from the right. Tryon gets a great sack, and again, off the field on third down. These guys are statistically ranked in every category in the top 10 defensively. It's a very good defense. Again, we're dealing with the front, but also with the secondary here, and the sack comes by number 20. These are going to be challenges that really threaten our offense. Our balance and our ability to get to the third down and threes and the third and fours and not the third and longs is going to be critical in this game, and how we play on first and second down. Hainsworth, Tryon, there are a number of players in this defense that really create a threat for us offensively. That would definitely be part of this week's Payton's plan.
Up next on the Sean Payton Show, the Black and Gold are still on their unbeaten path, and we're taking a look back at how it all came to fruition. But first, Saints trivia. When was the last time New Orleans won 11 games? The answer, right after the break.
Come by the official Saints store for all the new 2009 season apparel.
When was the last time New Orleans won 11 games? In 1992, when they finished 12-4. All right, Coach, what a ride. 11-0, and now it's time to hit FedEx Field to take on the Redskins. This is a team that's 3-8. Not a terrific record, but when you look at some of their losses, I mean, they've had some tight games against good teams, so certainly not a team to discredit. Should make for a great game in Washington. There's
no question. One of the things our players get a chance to do every week in preparation is look at all the prior games that this team's played. And when you watch them last week against Philadelphia, the week before even against Dallas, they have opportunities to win. They beat Denver when Denver was unbeaten, and it's a team that really has played well against us. They beat us last year, and they beat us in 2006. We're going to have to play our best game on the road, and we're going to count on a real good road following as well.
I think you're definitely going to get that. Saints fans, travel well. We leave you with a recap of the season so far and the Black and Gold's journey to 11-0.
Enjoy the game. We'll see you next week.
This is Sharper, back to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, the veteran still on his feet, 40, midfield 50, Lion territory, 45-yard line. Breeze from the shotgun, in trouble, steps up, throws for Colston, leaping grab at the goal line, he's in! Marcus Colston with a great grab. Give it off to the tailback, Thomas, running left. Pierre Thomas turns it up to the 20, jumps over a tackler, 10, 5, fighting to the goal line. He's in! Sanchez throws an interception to Sharper. It's back at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Midfield, Sanchez to beat. He won't do it. Look at Darren Sharper. Breeze stops, throws deep. Looking for Meacham. Goes up for the football. He's got it in the end zone for the score. And Breeze on a quarterback keeper takes it in. Drew Brees spikes the football. Here's Breeze rolling, looking, throwing right flat. It's to Thomas. Thomas diving and a Florida leap into the end zone for the touchdown. Here's Breeze stepping up, delivering the football. Leaping reception, Meacham. Free at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Takes it in on the fly. There's 4. The 15 to the 20, 25, 30. Across the 35, and he's free. Say bye-bye. Courtney Roby brings the second half kickoff back. 96 yards for the touchdown. Breeze from the shotgun. Gonna throw over the middle. Catch made. Thomas, touchdown. David Thomas takes it in for his first score as a Saint. Here's Breeze setting up a little screen to the near sideline to Thomas. Thomas stays on his feet. Down to the 5. Down to the goal line. And he plunges in for the touchdown.
The Sean Payton Show, presented by Circle K. What else do you need?